What's up, YouTube? Silvo Shop back here at South Georgia. In the shop where the 49 Chevy truck is up on the lift. I've been doing a lot of work with her. I just got done doing a walk around of the exterior of the truck and the interior. Also, I'll post a video of the under the hood shots. And if you like these videos, like and subscribe, guys. I'm not trying to make money, honestly, but I do put these together hoping to help somebody, and I'd love to hear if these are helping you or not. So this one, I wanted to do an underside tour of the truck, and I'll have to watch my steps because I got a great transmission leak at the moment. Lovely. I'll be working on that this weekend. But we'll start from front to back. So we got a Mustang 2 independent front suspension with coil-over springs and shocks. Been aligned. It's got a power rack in it, which is really nice. Works really well. A lot of folks have asked me about, because I did do a video on the install of the independent front suspension, this front suspension here. So check out my other videos if you want some more details on that install. I go step by step, page by page in the instructions. So yeah, you see there's a little oil leak too. That's just a part of these old trucks. But some folks have asked about the linkage of my steering linkage from the rack and pinion up to the steering column. So here's your rack and pinion on the right side, and it comes out here and goes into a knuckle. So there's a little bit of a double, no, I'm sorry, that knuckle goes right onto the spline there. And then the other part of that knuckle goes, I'll try to get this up here for y'all so you can see it. Bear with me. Get it. There you go. Then I got a double D bar going up to one knuckle. That's right up under the header. I know it looks like it's a real tight squeeze, and it is, but it is not hitting. It doesn't hit the frame, nor does it hit the header. And then straight up into the knuckle, the locking, it's not a knuckle up there, it's actually just a locking union to the steering column that goes through then to the through the firewall. I hope you can see that. I think you can. So there you go. Pretty simple, sweet. I don't get any drag, nothing hitting anything. Works really well. It is up there tight, but it works. New brake lines coming down from the master cylinder. I got 2 to each disc brake on the front, or one here and then one on the passenger side. And I got 1 line going aft that'll be split between the 2 disc brakes back there. Lovely transmission. Love it. Actually, I don't love it, but work in progress. Let's see, so what else? Up here. Okay, so let's just keep on walking back. So I I didn't want the battery inside the cab, and I certainly didn't want it underneath the hood. It just was an unsightly scene. So I wanted to put it out of the way, and so I got a drop box from Speedway Motors, and I installed it basically right underneath the driver's side door and under this step, the side step. So it basically looks like that, and you can see that it clears the bracket, so that will hit before the battery box hits. I haven't had it bottom out or anything. And what happens is this entire box drops down, and there's plenty of room to get to the wiring. I can pull out, or I can even actually just drop the entire box out and take it after it's unhooked from the battery and take the battery out. Works very well. The original location for these trucks was almost in the identical place on the driver's or on the passenger side. I didn't have that option on this truck because the floorboard was already done, but it's working out very well here. Excuse the mud, but I live down a dirt road, and well, that's a part of it too. So here's the TH350 Turbo 350 transmission. When I had the engine pulled, I went ahead and coated this thing with Pure, and then painted it as well. So it's sealed. There's your shifter that goes up through the floorboard. Pretty straightforward. This rear end, if anybody wants information on this rear end, just give me a shout. It's a 9-bolt, okay? And people are probably scratching their head about what in the world is that. Well, it's a a very rare rear end that was made in Australia. I'll just say that. It is stronger than what's said to be a Dana 44. I don't know. I don't really drag it or anything anyway. I don't put too much torque in these things. I did put lowering blocks on the rear end just because I lowered the front with the IFS, the independent front suspension, so I lowered the back to kind of level it out. The exhaust basically comes back. I was going to put a cross union or an X pipe in it, didn't have the room. I mean, I probably could have done something, but honestly, it sounds good the way it is. Did you see that drip? Yep. Lovely transmission. But it sounds great the way it is, so I'm not really worried about it. Running Super 10s, 2 Super 10 Flowmasters. So she cackles. This is the new fuel tank. Got it from Jegs. It's out of a Mustang. It's a Mustang gas tank. And again, if you have seen my earlier videos, I've got a hidden fuel door. That's basically this wood panel, completely hinges up, and I can get to my fuel filter, and I can get to, or not my fuel filter, but my fuel filler and my sending unit from the top. Check out my other videos if you want to know how I installed that. It's a little tricky, but you can do it, and it cost me about 20-25 bucks. This guy is still there. I don't need it, but I'll leave it there for right now. I'm not a big fan of these brackets, if you will, for the rear end of the leaf springs, but it's going to have to do for now. Maybe it does give me the ability to change the height, but it really needs to be blocked off and be more stable. I mean, it's not going anywhere, believe me, but I just don't care for that. I got the truck that way, but I'll be switching that. And honestly, I'll probably end up switching the rear end out for a 4.9 inch at some point. And when I do that, I'll put a 4-link rear suspension in it. And so, hopefully, that gives you an idea of what I've done to the underside of the truck. Hope this helps again. And once again, please like and subscribe. Makes me feel good, if anything else, that somebody's actually looking at my videos. Thank you all. Until next time.